I almost finished making my game, and I didn't write the code myself. I used AI to build it. In this video, I'll show you what I made, and the exact steps you can follow to create your own game, even if you can't code. Here's the game I created. This is the title screen. Press start and move on to the menu screen. Select a level to play. This time, let's go with Earth. The game starts immediately. It's a simple 2D game where you flip gravity to avoid obstacles and reach the goal. Tap screen equals flip gravity. The arrow shows the current gravity direction. Control the gravity by flipping and avoid obstacles. Too easy? Aim for a high score. Your score drops whenever you hit a wall, so flip gravity to avoid collisions. Level cleared, but oh no, my score is 0. I decided to use Godot as my game engine. Why Godot? First, it's beginner-friendly. The interface is simple and not overwhelming. You can start building something immediately. Second, it supports both 2D and 3D games. Perfect for simple games like mine. But if you want to grow later, you can also build 3D games in the same engine. Finally, it's been used in real commercial games. There are already many commercial games made with it. So even though it feels simple, it's actually powerful enough for real projects. Before building anything, I defined a few keywords. STEM, educational. Simple controls. 2D gameplay. Then I asked AI, give me game ideas using these keywords. Here are some of the ideas it gave me. Number 1. Gravity Flip Lab. Character moves automatically. Tap to flip gravity. Avoid obstacles. This one immediately clicked for me. Number 2. Circuit Builder Rush. Connect battery to bulb. Complete circuits before time runs out. Interesting, but not what I wanted. Number 3. DNA Match Climber. Match DNA pairs to climb. Not my area, I'm not familiar with biology. Number 4. Prime Jump. Jump only on prime numbers. Cool idea, but feels more like a board game, not PC or smartphone game. I followed my intuition and chose Gravity Flip Lab. I could clearly imagine the gameplay, jumping across planets with different gravity. I wanted each level to be based on real planets. So I asked AI, design levels based on actual gravity. And it gave me this: Earth, normal gravity; Moon, very floaty; Mars, light but controllable; Jupiter, very heavy gravity. That's a really nice level progression. It starts with something familiar, Earth, so the player can learn the controls. Then it changes the feeling step by step. Next, I needed level layouts. So I asked, create a first level layout. And AI generated this. That's pretty cool, right? You can actually design a stage layout just by chatting with AI. I also tried to generate game assets with AI. But it didn't work well. The images looked fine individually, but they didn't work as a tileset. In Godot engine, we usually build levels using something called a tileset. A tileset is a collection of small images, like blocks or spikes, that all have the same size. You place them like tiles to build your level. When I used the generated images in Godot engine, I ran into some problems. There were thin lines between the tiles. Each tile had extra empty space around it. So I switched strategy. I made simple blocks and spikes myself using paint. Sometimes, simple tools are faster. Before coding, I defined the full game flow. 1. Title. 2. Menu. 3. Level. 4. Result. Then back to menu or next level. Here's how I designed the title screen. Game title. Start button. How to play. Quit. Music toggle. And each button has a clear function. Defining this early saved me a lot of confusion later. Once I had all the ideas, I didn't jump straight into coding. First, I asked AI to organize everything into a clear spec. Game rules, game flow, level design, everything we discussed was written into one document. Then, I switched to another AI for coding. And I asked, generate a game based on this spec. And a playable game was created in minutes. Here is the generated game. It's designed for smartphones, but it also adjusts to different screen sizes. I have a title screen with 4 buttons: music toggle, start, how to play, and quit, just like I specified. Let's see if they actually work. Yes, they all work. The music toggles when I press it, and the how to play shows an instruction panel. Now, let's press start and go to the menu. It shows the level selection perfectly. Let's try the first level. When I tap the screen, the direction changes, from upward to downward, and vice versa. The player is this blue ball. I actually didn't specify the design, so this was AI's idea. I like it. When you make a game with AI, you don't have to define every detail from the beginning. AI can suggest ideas for you. You can choose what you like, modify it, or ask for alternatives at any time. When it reaches the goal, I think this yellow object is the goal, the level ends, and the result screen appears. Let's move on to the next level. This one is the moon stage. You can feel the difference. It's more floaty and slower compared to the first level. I think this red rectangle is a spike. If I hit it, the game ends. Let's see if it actually works. Everything works exactly as defined in the spec. That's pretty amazing. You don't need to be a programmer to start making games anymore. AI helps you build. Start with. Describe your idea. Refine it with AI. There are still more steps to polish this game. The first version was playable, but very simple. Then I added music, backgrounds, and improved the visuals, and it started to feel like a real game. I'll show you how to do that in the next video. Thanks for watching.